In this video, I'm going to give you the 5-step procedure that I use to get back to health as quickly as possible. Everyone knows that vitamin C is a great immune system booster. What people don't know is that most drugstores that sell vitamin C don't sell you a high enough dose to actually be effective for your immune system. So what I use all the time is lipospheric vitamin C, and it's basically a gel you can put into any liquid, water, and shoot it down like a shot. I think when you first start taking it, it seems pretty gross because it comes out in a jelly form, and you would think that it would dissolve. You really just have to swirl it around and take it down like a shot. But I take one of these every single morning just to make sure that my immune system is ready for the day, and when I'm sick, I take it about 3 times a day. Alright, I confess this is one of my favorite tips, and I typically make this every day. Green juice. I'm sure you've seen everyone on the internet recommending it and all the chic girlies with their matcha and green juice, but it really does help you get the nutrients that we don't ordinarily get in our diet. I don't know about you, but I'm not really willing to eat salad for every meal of the day. So this is the way that I can get my dark leafy greens and those nutrients into my body without having to give up pizza and other things that I like. So I will put my typical recipe right here for you. There's a lot of different variations of green juice recipes. You can make it as elaborate or as minimalistic as you want, but just remember to have fun with it. And the key here is make it taste good. I typically add a protein powder that is organic and a natural sweetener, so my green juice actually really tastes good. And if you're tasting the bitterness, you can probably doctor it more to make it go down easier. There's a couple different ways that you can make your green juice taste good and make you actually look forward to drinking it. The first one is putting half an apple into your recipe. This will sweeten it up really quick. And if you still feel like you need more, I recommend using stevia sweetener. I also recommend putting protein powder. Mine happens to be pretty naturally sweet, and so it makes my green juice taste really good. My next recommendation is quercetin. Quercetin is sole function is for immune support, and I typically take this when I'm sick. I'll take 3 pills 3 times a day. Reducing that stress and inflammation in the body can boost your immune system. My next recommendation is vitamins. If you aren't taking vitamins every day already, what are you doing? You're not getting all the nutrients you need from food in the modern day, so I highly recommend finding a multivitamin that you like at the very least. I take quite a few vitamins every day, but I up my dosage a lot when I'm sick because I need that extra nutrients to get over my illness. The multivitamin that I use is this one from Now, but really any multivitamin that you like is going to be a good base. And then on top of that, you can put the things that you know you're deficient in. And if you don't already know, I recommend going to do a blood test or a biometric exam. I also have magnesium every day because it helps with mood support and overall energy production, and I know that I typically tend to be deficient. The other thing that I highly recommend, especially for ladies, is iron supplements. Most women I know are borderline anemic and iron deficient, so especially during your period, I recommend taking your iron supplements so you don't feel tired all the time. And finally, my last recommendation is Pectosol. I mentioned this in my last video, but it is a really great anti-inflammatory, which helps boost your immune system as well. Typically, I'll take 2 in the morning, 2 at night, and when I'm sick, I'll take 2 every 3 hours or so. And all of this combined, this 5-step procedure allows me to get over any illness in about a day or 2. So if you know yourself that you're prone to long illness and that it takes you a while to get better, then I highly recommend doing some, if not all, of these steps because you're really gonna see a huge difference. On another note, if you find that you get sick quite often, especially during flu season or when things are going around, more than once even, that's a sign that there's something else going on with your body and there might be strain in an area that you haven't thought to address. For example, gut imbalances, candida overgrowth, or God forbid, more serious inflammation in the body, or more serious hormone imbalances. You'll want to address that because your body is speaking to you. I highly recommend you go to a doctor or a wellness clinic and do a thorough body exam. Meridian pathway exam or a biometric scan are going to give you a really good idea of where your body might need extra support. For example, when I first started going to my clinic, they gave me a meridian pathway exam, and it showed me that not only did my liver need extra support, but my thyroid also just genetically happens to be weaker. So they advised me to take supplements to help strengthen my thyroid. And it's little things like that, little adjustments that you can make that are specific to you and your body that make a world of a difference in making sure your body is as strong and healthy as possible. I think that a lot of folks don't realize that taking care of your body is a lot more than just getting 8 hours of sleep and not drinking soda. Like, it's really important to show some love to your body and put in the work to give it the support that it needs. Well, I hope this video resonated with you and you found some good tips and tricks to get you through this year's flu season. If you think that you have inflammation or Candida overgrowth in your body and you'd like to address that, go ahead and check out my how to get rid of acne video, because I talk about Candida overgrowth and ways to get your gut health back into balance.